Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. WWE has been releasing some cryptic videos on Twitter and Instagram and whatever. We're going to take a look at them. I haven't seen every single one. I think there's like 4 or 5. I've seen the first 2 and the last one. It's basically like people walking, but there's Easter eggs. Really what I'm most curious about is to watch the videos, speculate ourselves, and look at kind of the comments and, see what people themselves are thinking. But there's something going on, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. Probably not get to the bottom of it, just add fuel to the fire of speculation. Folks, before we get started, please make sure you're leaving your like, subscribe, comment, hit the hype video. Please check out my Patreon for a bunch of wrestling match watch-alongs. We're having a ton of fun over there. Follow me on everything. Check out my music on Spotify, Raspy Taylor. All right, without further ado, let's watch the first one here. The first one I've seen, again, all these are just like walking, but seemingly different people. So it could be either different people or it's all the same person. We'll kind of get into more of that once we, dive in. But first one. So that's it for that one. Just a little bit of some loafers, and I think that's a key. Loafers with I forget what they call it, like a high water or a high like crop, I guess. So there's a lot of socks showing. There is one person that comes to mind when I see feet and loafers like this, Gunther. However, someone did also point out that Gunther doesn't like to wear socks with his loafers. However, maybe new iteration of Gunther in the all black likes black socks now. I don't know. That's the first person I thought of. A lot of speculation also started to go to Chris Jericho. Obviously, the first thing here is a Jericho Y2J reference. This is my joke. Jimmy Wang Yang. Wow, 400 likes. I did not get that amount of likes. This one's saying Veer Mahan, but I think the two realistic speculations are Gunther and Jericho. Speaking on Jericho, there's been a lot of talk recently about Jericho returning to WWE. His AEW contract's been up. Tony Khan has been like, I'll open him with welcome arms. He comes back. But there's been, and I don't pay too much attention to it. Maybe I should start paying more attention to it. But I think Jericho has maybe noted, I could be making this up, but I think Jericho has said like he would want to come back or do one last run. I don't know, but I would be shocked, not shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Jericho came back and had one last retirement, old man sort of run. He's always great at reinventing himself and creating new characters and whatnot. Maybe he takes on a little iteration of something from the past. I don't know. Don't know who would feel. Honestly, I don't really know where Chris Jericho would fit in the WWE landscape in 2025. Am I necessarily clamoring for a Y2J return in 2025 in the WWE? Not necessarily, but if that happens, it happens. Jericho is one of the all-time greats, despite what you think of his recent work or the work of his past, handful of years in AEW. I'd be interested to see him back, but I think more so I'm hoping for Gunther. Let's go to the second one. Again, this one, I think the next 2 I haven't seen. Okay, laces this time. It's a key detail. Big shoes. Okay. Ooh. Wait, there's a song playing in the background. Hold on. Ooh. All right, if anything, the last one I'm pretty convinced Gunther. If anything, this is Jericho. And now I'm starting to get to the point of these are all different people. Now we can kind of speak to the elephant in the room that people are speculating this is going to be the War Games team or a War Games team. This is going to be a new faction maybe, whether it's 4 new people or 5 new people. Is it NXT call-ups? Is it Jericho leading a faction? Is it Gunther leading a faction? We don't know at this point. Again, we're only on video 2. And again, over here, the top thing is Jericho. A lot of speculation are Tony D'Angelo, maybe the family. Is the family coming to the main roster? I don't know. But at this point, they're all obviously related. Different people, so I'm leaning faction or some sort of group, whether it's a faction that was already established, like D'Angelo and the family, or it's something new where it's like Jericho, Gunther, and again, we'll kind of go on to see. But again, most important note here that I think we got loafers and some high-rise, not high-rise, but a cropped inseam. And now we got a little bit of a break and some laces. Ooh. This one screams more Jericho to me, but I don't know. The music in the background could be some sort of version of a Chris Jericho song. I don't know. Speculation. All right, let's watch the third one. Big shoes again. So every single one has a little bit more and more, and the tiniest bit more and more. This had a little bit more sound effects, a little bit more of that music in the background. I can't tell if it's the same song. It might be the same song. some creaking in the steps. Also, I think for sure a different pair of shoes. It's not the same, like, laces and whatever. So far, my speculation is that it's 3 people. Again, Chris Jericho, at this point, being the leading suspect, I guess I'll say, as far as thinking Travis Scott. I don't know. Those aren't Travis Scott's. I think Travis Scott be wearing Travis Scott. So I think that's the takeaway IMO. Someone said it's Jericho. He always wears shoes slash boots with a 2-inch lift. Wow, people are diving in. People are saying the Shield. It's not the Shield. It's not gonna be the Shield. That's the craziest thinking I've seen yet. But at this point, I think it's fairly safe to say. I don't think it's a giveaway because, like, who knows? It could be the same person, just in different footwear. I don't know. At this point, I think the speculation is now leading to 3 different people at this point. So I'm kind of talking this out loud and thinking this out in the moment because, again, I haven't seen a lot of this. I'm leaning faction. I think I would prefer a new faction. If, it's Jericho, Gunther, and who else, then maybe a Tony D'Angelo is in that. But I don't know if I love it to be like, I don't know, Tony D'Angelo and the family necessarily. I don't know. Maybe I'm the minority there. We'll go to the 4th one. I thought there was a 5th one, but I guess there's only 4. This one I have seen. Again, we'll watch it and kind of get into speculation. Again, same sort of music, same sort of, or a little bit more emphasized sound effects. Again, I guess my joke wasn't that. I saw this, I quote tweet like Jimmy Wang Yang. Everyone and their mother said this because I guess that was an original joke. I thought it was funny. Don't know if it's Jesus Christ. Could be the second coming. Who knows? This person speculating it's maybe a repackaging of the Vision. You have Paul, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. I don't know. Which one of those guys? I don't think so. The first one does not seem, with like the loafers and the cropped pants, doesn't scream anyone. But this one, Elephant in the Room, a lot of people have been seeing this one and immediately jumping to Brock Lesnar, as he's been known to kind of do the cowboy look, come out with a cowboy hat. He's done the boot cut jeans with the snakeskin boots before. And again, who knows? But I guess besides the Gunther one, because the loafers and the pants are a very like staple Gunther look, this is like the other one that does seem like, oh, this seems like a person we know. This is we're not being told it, but like, who else wears this size shoe and has worn, boot cut jeans and done the cowboy thing? And this one also stands out. This is the first person that's really wearing blue jeans, and they're also wearing more of a cowboy boot. Maybe it is Brock, because Brock being maybe the, not outsider, but the one that's like, I'm not following, what the rest of the faction's doing. I'm doing my own thing. That kind of lead to it. Oh, what is this? All right, this feels like it was just written by AI, or what was the thing, Grok? It says WWE's cryptic teasers fuel superstar return speculation revealed as WrestleMania 42 promo. Has it been revealed? Or is that, I think this is a summary speculation. Blah, 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 sparking theories of Gunther and Jericho. Reports from PW Insider and WrestleZone on October 27th clarified that the videos depict Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and Brock Lesnar in promotional footage for WrestleMania 42. One of those is definitely Gunther. Scheduled for April 2026 at Allegiant. I made that mistake. I would never again. I made that mistake once. People flame me for it. In Las Vegas to generate early ticket sales. The teaser amassed over. Blah, blah, blah. I could see that. I guess like loafers would really go to a Cody, and then obviously the boots are Brock. But like if it ends up just being a cryptic teaser for WrestleMania 42 that we all know WrestleMania 42 is going to happen while they advertise it this early, I don't know, because the way they're doing it is very like classic WWE. We are debuting someone or re-debuting someone or returning. I'd be pretty bummed, and I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think the majority of people would be pretty bummed if it ends up just being like an advertisement or a promo for their event they want to sell more tickets to for Las Vegas or whatever. I am not getting my hopes up though, especially with that 4th one, with the jeans, and like that one seems like Brock to me. So at this point, the images are kind of hard to see. Brock. I guess this would be Roman in kind of the more athletic shoe. Or maybe this is Roman, and then, I don't know, Cody is definitely in the loafers, and he does wear socks. And who doesn't wear socks? Gunther. Maybe it's not Gunther. I don't know. And that's kind of it for now. I mean, I found out that information at the same time as, well, I don't know if you knew the information before me, but I just found out this information in real time. So, like, now, like, seeing that, dude, and seeing them all, like, the dressed up in the loafers and the all black, like, it does scream WrestleMania Las Vegas to me. I'll be curious what we see on on Raw tonight. Obviously, this is a very in the moment video. We could get a announcement on Raw tonight. We could get a group reveal, a debut, a return. It could just be, you know, they show the videos throughout the night, which I would imagine they're gonna do. Maybe they keep it a tease tonight. Maybe they just outwardly go like, hey, WrestleMania 42, like at the end of the show after showing the teases. But I definitely at least expect these videos to be shown, and maybe we'll get shown a fifth one or a little bit more teaser, big reveal next week, I guess. God, I hope it's just not an advertisement. That like took the wind out of my sails, dude. I came into the video being like, we're getting a new group, and it's a Jericho, Gunther, Brock Lesnar, whatever group, and it's gonna be crazy, and they're all gonna be wearing like suits and shit. And now I'm like, oh, it's just gonna be an ad. It's just gonna be an ad. Well, anyway, let me know your thoughts. Who do you think these mystery men are? Do you think it's just an ad for 42? Do you think we're getting a faction? People are immediately jumping to like, ooh, it could be War Games related. I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you think if it's something that we haven't touched upon yet. But folks, please leave your likes again, leave your comments, turn on the bell for notifications, please subscribe. Thank you for 10K. Hit my Patreon for match watch alongs. And with that said, I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, stream tonight on here. Okay, bye.